Hi! I'm here. I've got a closed captioner that should be running. I'm not sure it's working. It won't show up on my OBS, but it's probably fine. I can see it in its website. Also, I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but I added blurb as a now I don't know what they call it. One of the little things on the screen, on the right side of the screen that you can hover over. That's where the closed captioner is too. So that's fun. I'm assuming it's all working. It looked like it was. Hello, Herbert. Bulldozerovka Erpaderp. Yep. I've made some updates to Derpinovka, new Derpinovka, since the last stream. This train just sits here until I want to export meat. Hey, Duncanuva, you've been given a whole 5 minutes out of the secret science lab. Well, don't waste it. I got new garbage trucks. Look at that. Ooh, it's a RMN 12215 garbage truck. We'll rename him to, it's a good Soviet name. Dave. It's a good Soviet name. We're down to 32 tons of meat, because I exported a ton of it. But we could also send out some booze. I'll show you my updates first, because that's very important. Double track line here, all the way over to the coal mine. A little settlement here for wood cutting. More wood here, it's very grown. I didn't expect it would provide so much wood. So, now we've got 3 very wooded areas. Twitch has problems to tell German apart from Swedish. Saw some Swedish ads. They're probably just like, close enough. Or maybe they just didn't have any German ads. And rather than not show ads, that's what you get. Your city is in fire. Nice upgrades. There's no fire here. I did upgrade my fire trucks though. They're all semi-trailers now for some reason. Look at them. Those are the fastest I could get. I've added a new farm, which does farm things obviously, because I noticed that we probably weren't getting enough grain, and now we're getting some grain. I don't know how this works, because it kept switching back to auto purchasing on all of the foods in a lot of my shops. That was annoying. But I also have a new town. Welcome to glorious Uraniumov. Uraniumanov. Good strong town. It extracts uranium. It's a very safe place. We've got a processing plant here. And these trucks fill up with very safe road cargo. I don't know how dangerous uranium oxide actually is. But I don't think I can actually export the two from that, so I think that's as far as I'll go. If Twitch thinks that's good enough, I wonder if Herbert works for Twitch now. I mean, if they want to give me money, I'll take it. Just for telling them how to be all like, good enough. Also, I've been selling money to NATO now. I'm selling oil to NATO. Because, well, that's where this border is. And I could do it without employing anybody, so I didn't need to build a city. I just connected up all these oil wells and pumped them right over the border. It's a very small income. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Talking about foods, have you had your burger? I had a burger today. A Mexican burger, I guess. Torta. From a Mexican place as well. They had a deal. You could get 2 burritos for $12 or whatever it was. 2 for 1. So I got that and a burger. Because I'm a fat shit. Small burritos, but tasty. I was going to search for more resources I could exploit. Particularly around here. Well, there's a uranium mine. I think what I should be doing is just mining uranium and shipping it to that one place. Hey, fat cat tubby bottom, how you doing? Looking for a Chernobyl moment in Herbert's nation. Well, I've got generating power off, so we can't build a power station. At least I don't think we can. And I can't remember where you would build that from either. Demolition. I should build an explosives factory. All you need is chemicals, wood, and gravel. Gravel? From Taco Mundo? This is the first time I've heard of Taco Mundo. They changed the ham burrito in Netherlands. It went for a 9 to a 5 SAR. I'll just pretend to know what that means. It's from a place called Burrito Bar. Modern Australian Mexican or something is their tagline. So it's not as good as like a proper Mexican place. But, you know, I don't have a local proper Mexican place. SAR equals sad. Fair. What else is here? We can mine coal or iron ore or bauxite. I almost ran out of money too. It was down to like, I think 100 and something thousand rubles. But now look at us. 1.7 and climbing. Basically, I spent all the money setting up exports. Gravelovka is... We need more gravel ore to process because we've got a voracious appetite for gravel. So I might do... I'll see if I can find a gravel patch near a resource I wish to exploit. That's where the iron is. Iron helps us play! But what's a simulation of the 1980s without nuclear waste bombs and some nuclear oopsie moments? Well, it's the 70s, 1973. What year did Chernobyl happen? Was that 86? Can't remember because I'm stupid. I do wish to mine iron ore, and that one right near where an existing town and railway is probably a good choice. So it's going to be expensive to build a long railway line, but I don't see any gravel patches, which is real fucking rude, if you ask me. What about shit? That's a gravel patch, I believe. probably not really worth exploiting that. We would have to set up. We would have to set up these nuts.
Got him!
How
Got
you doing, Crawlers? Thank you for 62 months. Good morning, Mr. Erpaderp, or should I say, Dobroyo Ultro. I've said that perfectly. Chernobyl was 1986, but the Americans lost some nuclear bombs before and haven't found some of them until today. I remember that. I read or listened to an audiobook about American nuclear weapons and how, you know, sometimes shit like them just going missing happens. Good times. It makes you feel real confident about the world. We got board production set up. Ooh, boards. The most accurately named Soviet Socialist Republic. This is true. And now we're missing bricks from the Bricky Mart. I had to build... I probably could have designed this better. I could have had this directly connected to that. But by the time I thought about having a station for bricks, I'd already placed all of this shit and didn't want to move my railway line. So this is what we've got. We've got a truck company hauling bricks back and forth. And they're making lots of good, healthy air for us to breathe in Derpinovka. Gravel down there. Maybe I'll find another... Maybe I'll examine bauxite. Maybe we want bauxite. Maybe we build an oil thingy here, as well as uranium. Well, that's not that close. Man, why is deciding things so hard?
Are there any donuts in this game?
I don't want a donut. Just imagine how many of the Soviets probably lost that we don't know about. It's probably better not to imagine. It's probably a disgusting amount. Nuclear bombs is just like your keys. Sometimes you just lose them. Happens to all of us. I've lost my nuclear bombs many times. Have you made a darker settlement? I haven't made any settlements that aren't worth it. I've only got two, really. Kolinovka and Uraniuminov. Maybe we, because I have been buying a lot of American vehicles, maybe we set up more shit on the NATO border. It would be a smart idea to sell fuel and bitumen to them. Probably that corner there. We'll just get all of that oil. There isn't really much of anything else there. There's some coal and some iron nearby. Near enough. We can give them their own farm and everything. NATO will get mad. I'm existing to make everybody mad. Dacia. Well, I can't read weird languages. What do you mean weird languages? Ones that I don't understand. We'll just build up here. We don't have a railway, but I don't think we need a railway. I mean, a big railway. There is a railway, but that's all good. Wonder if the CIC of any nuclear force blames the carpet monster too if they lose one of their nuclear toys. Probably. Or maybe they've got like a I don't know, nuclear weapons storage facility monster. Like the turret monster. Okay, I will build around here. Probably best to build the processing plant pretty close to the border, and therefore the town pretty close to the border. Don't have much money though, so this is gonna probably drain my stupid bank account again. The refinery is 388,000 ruble dues. Going straight to the poorhouse, I am. Make sure there's space. Now I could just make a save in case this is awful. Oil for Americans. It's NATO, not Americans, but it gives us US dollars, so close enough. Make sure there's no oil spots here. It doesn't really matter what way that faces, I don't think. Shop is out of goods, oh no! Which shop? The one I called The Shops. They just got a delivery. Look how many people need food. There's 200 or so waiting out front. Oh well, such is life in a glorious Soviet Republic. Build them additional food kiosks. There are fewer sellers than required. 1 of 1. Oh, 0 now. Well, they won't work in their own food kiosks. They can starve. See, these are served by this little small distribution company with a couple of crappy little trucks. The other distribution facility gets red trucks because they're faster, and semi-trailers because they're bigger. There's one now. You know what's really strange? They made you the head of this socialistic nation, although they saw how effective you protected the borders some came before. I mean, true. I am really good at border protection. Click. They're not even trying with those bot names anymore. Okay, we'll get this built, and it's gonna be glorious. You're just about to hit it. I got there first! It is a race. We can put the pump jacks in. That's easy. Oh, 96. That's some good oil. 97. Looks like that's the best we'll get. Probably worth putting a second one in if we can get 58. I saw an 8 a second ago. Right there. I don't know what that notification was. Probably something burning down. 57 is good enough. The train is waiting too long. You fucking pigs. Well, they need to mine harder. They're not working as hard as they could be. There's plenty of coal ore. Probably need more people in the area. Got one person without a job in that building. One in that one. So that's 2 unemployed people. Get to the coal mine thing. And bricks. A good bot name would be, I'm not a bot, just want your money. I'd believe them. There's oil in them hills. I don't have many hills in this game. I didn't select it to be totally flat. Maybe we don't need to go all the way over there. Or do we? How much oil do we need? A lot of oil. All the oil. You could do better than 91. That might not be true. Oh, there's 92. That is better. Oh, there's that. And 57. Yes. There's a small patch over here. Haha, 69! That's the oil we need. Isn't olive oil good enough? Nope. We need oil for burning. This game isn't realistic. I'm not playing for realism. Don't you know anything about me? Ooh. What was that, 98? This is, ooh, 99. This is the good oil. Maybe we keep this oil for ourselves. That'll do. I do like that you don't need any people for these. And I'm assuming they all contribute, so instead of just having the one in the really good spot, I have several in less good spots around the really good one. Duncanova is in the future. That doesn't mean it's midnight in New Zealand. 1970s, oil for burning. Burning witches. Capitalistic witches only, of course. I mean, duh. They've put all these stupid name places around here. I don't want that. Yeah, alright. Stop scrolling. I need a good name. Capitalist Pigland. Ass. Okay, we need to set up oil lines for this. That means pumpy boys. Probably no real need to put them underground. Let me connect to both, please. That's probably as far as that'll go. So I'll do that. Znotov. Snotland. It's a bug on the mobile app that keeps spamming your sub anniversary. That sounds obnoxious. I heard they updated the mobile app, and people hate it now, even more than previously. I personally never use it because, well, I do sometimes, but I never use it, so I don't really notice any awfulness it might have. I wonder if it's a smart idea to have storage tanks along here somewhere. That's probably... Damn it! Is that gonna reach? Oh yeah, good. Good. That. Excuse me. Yours keeps freezing randomly? That's annoying. I actually sometimes Twitch freezes in browser for me nowadays, which is obnoxious. Where are the inputs? The inputs are there.
That isn't very poggers.
Not very poggers at all, if you ask me. There. We don't need this one. Get out of here. Because that's output. And maybe, just to start off, we just pump it directly over the border. Which I think you can put anywhere.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. I heard her. We pumping oil yet? Ooh, look at that. Pumpy, pumpy, pump. There is no output connect. You fucking dog. Oh, it hasn't finished building. Man, I'm stupid. This is costing a lot of rubles, too. That's why we have to, start exporting the oil without processing it first. Even from ass. That could fill up pretty quick. Maybe we want a second one for here. Why is it insisting on giving me that bendy pipe? I don't like that. I'll just do that. Won't automatically connect to that. Just go with... That's good enough. That'll work. That's not too far. That's too long. You shit. Is that good enough for you, game? I feel like those are costing me more than they should. I did just build 2 of them, though. They're 12,000. The pipe costs money too, though. It's okay, we'll be rich soon. Is out of goods again. We're not making food fast enough. I probably should auto buy some more materials for it again. Maybe I should have built it with the inputs around on this side. That was a long 5 minutes, Duncanuva. Thank you for dropping by, though. I hope you have a good night. It's that new Soviet tax. Don't worry about that. Also, you saw nothing of the sort. That sounds... It's probably right. Could do underground pumping. Then we should be able to just go right underneath the... thing. This might be costly, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Also, I didn't put a storage tank anywhere. There's only 2 pumps. We don't need a huge storage. Surely. $300 tons. Some infrastructure is in the way. Should have thought about that. Just use underground pipe. You can use a pipe. That's not too long. It won't let me. Ooh, I'm hopping mad. Underground piping is the way here. Can we just connect that there? Yes. That way we can export the oil. Assuming we cannot store or export oil. Have I fucked something up? Operating without issues, without issues. Oh, it's working now. That's good. Police not arrived? Well, that's okay. You can commit as many crimes as you want in Derpinovka. Okay. I know. We're not in cell mode. Now we're in cell mode. 10 tons of oil per second. We may have to buy everything in dollars in the future. Wouldn't want you to jump out a window onto some bullets suddenly. No. And now we're making dollary dues. That's not... they're not Australian dollars. Shop is out of goods, shop is out of goods, missing bricks, and the police didn't arrive. Where didn't they arrive? They didn't arrive here because it's really far from the pig shop. That's okay. We've got enough people in our prison anyway. Two prisoners escaped this year. Well, how do we deal with that? They've got... that's a minimum loyalty for employees. Commit crime. It is for the greater good. I agree. Come knock over the shops. Not getting enough food in the shops. We're not generating a whole lot of food either, aren't we? Because this is basically central New Derpinovka, or central Stinktown actually. Maybe it's worth automatically purchasing a bit of extra food. One, tourists were unable to find a church or place of spirituality. Good. That has no place in New Derpinovka. Only pollution and hard labor. We've got 2% unemployment though. No workplace. It would be nice if it would show me where that is so I could put a workplace in. Look for them in the Central Committee. No, they wouldn't be there, surely. Surely they're all good, honest, law-abiding folk. Okay, that's looking good. I wonder if there was any gravel up here. We could just build a real... shouldn't build a real long train line for gravel. I don't see any gravel patches anyway. Gravel, or even the mined ore, is basically worthless. I don't know what these yellow spots on my map are. Maybe actually I do. Maybe they're farms. That would explain it. Sometimes I'm not very bright. This train runs quarried stone up and down the line. Because it's better to employ a handful of... Actually, we don't need any people beyond the diggers here for that. We're not making enough gravel to keep up anyway. To need more than one gravel processor. He's handling the waste. Look at all these railway tracks. This fella is getting ash. Where's... There should be it must be selling. There should be a wood and beams train, boards train, yeah. That's the one. Selling bricks. That's Hurla Bricky Mart. Who is missing wood? Yeah, that makes sense. The truck company that's hauling wood here is failing us. Look at this ding-a-ling. I made these trucks brown because they haul wood. Don't dig too deep or you wake up a Balrog. Maybe I'd want to do that. Maybe I want to dig up a Balrog. That'd be rad. I think maybe I'm going to change this distribution facility. I'm going to stop them from just bringing wood because it's not as valuable to export. So that goes away. Now, they should only bring wood here. And then this will make more boards, which instead of using for our own citizens, we'll sell them. The train that goes here will need different orders. Wherever it is. Honk honk. Sometimes it's just fun to watch the trains. Who's getting to the crossing first? Train wins. Fatality. Just want to take that. Because eventually, we're going to want to stop going to where the wood is being installed. We need to pick up wood. There's plenty of other places to get it. This place works pretty much constantly, and there's never enough gravel. The problem? Balrogs advocate free market. I mean, they can do whatever they want. How glorious Soviet nation will ignore them. I've noticed some of the citizens driving cars are really impatient and have been overtaking trucks too. So let's buy them more American cars with our big fat American dollars. The fast ones. Red's pretty fast, but we'll give him a green one. And this is from Japan. I guess D-Sun is meant to be either Nissan, which Americans pronounce Nissan, or Datsun. I don't know. Now, 10 lucky citizens are going to have a green D-Sun. Probably should open more food shops. Not going to. I don't really like this. This is the truck's perspective. Actually, this is kind of cool, but I wish I could see like a windscreen. Socialist nation will ignore them was the major problem for socialist countries in reality. True enough. Well, look, we've gone back to the distribution office for some reason. Isn't there food you could be distributing? Niet, comrade. How are things going over here? There's still wood here. They better not be still taking wood there. It's probably working fine. The train probably just didn't have space for it. Probably a coal train waiting too long again. We need more coal being processed. I wonder if building another, excuse me, set of flats will help. Or maybe if I fix their needs in this area, they might be happy. Looks like some people are run over by the truck. Yeah, but we'll just make more. Surely. They didn't want to be alive anyway. We need culture. We're not giving them a church. Sports and a pub / tavern. I guess the alcohol kiosk is just not good enough. There's an ambulance, yes. Well, getting food, 42 crimes were not patrolled. Maybe I'll give them a pig shop too. Well, let's improve this area somewhat. Because we can't have slow coal deliveries. We probably don't actually need... there's a lot of people living here. Maybe one more house. Right here so they know where they're going every day. Making more? More trucks or more people? Because making more trucks needs more factories. Making more people needs, well, fucking, right? That's how I understand it works. We can import them. But, I was talking about the people. Better to let the truck go where it wants. We can just get more people. We've got some 94% quality flats for 84 workers. They'll be happy with that. Is there a garbage bin they can use? Just make a new dump. Good enough. You know what would make that better? It's the kind of road with footpaths and lights. It allows people to walk faster. And therefore they go further, I think. We want the dump to cover as many buildings as possible, but it doesn't really have a big radius. And I'm pretty sure people are shitting into their bins. How much pollution does that industry cause? Are you sure you want to place residential buildings so close to it? Yeah, fuck them. They've got a hospital. They'll just go to hospital when they get sick. Also, I've got pollution turned off. So they wanted culture. Maybe they deserve a cinema. This little out-of-the-way tiny crap town. I'm going to build an iron ore mine here, so maybe we need more people in the future. So it's future-proofing. If the Balrogs are for the free market, they've learned that themselves. I'm pretty sure Morgoth wasn't that much of a capitalist, let alone a pro-free market. Maybe the Balrog in Moria had enough time. The other 11 Balrogs are missing. Location unknown or slain. RIP. let's put this here. Enough. If it's not good enough, we'll just knock it down. I don't know what sort of sports they want around here, but football field is probably right. Go and play the footer on your days off work. You can have teams of coal mine versus coal processors. Hell yeah, they've got to be happy now. Pub and tavern. Oh, we don't like the alcohol kiosk. We get them a beach cafe and bar. Surely that's better than the pub. It's around the same cost. And it's a tourist thing. Maybe we build a hotel here too. They need a scale model building club. They do. It's mandatory. Give them a tourist bar. Surely that'll make them happy. More footpaths. Piss. 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 I guess it takes a while for this to update. 42 of them unable to participate in any sports. That's clearly not true. They're welcome to play the footer if they want. Unable to get food. Why? Can you not walk to the food shop? Everybody can walk to the food shop. Everybody! Give them some road. Roady road, road, road. Maybe we stick a couple of monuments in there. That'll make them happy. Come look at the Soviet fire. Notice from the Central Committee. Citizens, following the doctrine of Karl Marx, we declare every third Sunday in the month to National Fucking Day. Do your duties, citizens. Let our nation grow. We've only got 12,000, nearly 13,000 people. And a third of them are kids. Maybe we shouldn't be encouraging that. That's gross. I will bulldoze the alcohol kiosk. Ungrateful fucks. I'm clicking the wrong button. This, we'll just leave this auto purchasing the booze. That'll probably save time with trucks coming back and forth. This has got to be the bar they want. It's much nicer than the regular bar. Look, it's got a red roof for communism. Your nation can have more kids. You have enough coal as a Christmas present for them. Clearly we don't. We're not making enough coal. We're having trains have to wait for coal. We need 4 more employees in the processing plant. It would be kind of neat if there was a way to, like, advertise that and say, you know, come work here, it's real good. And if there is a way, I don't know how. Maybe we give them a police station too. State infrastructure. Just a wee baby one. And as I discovered, you have to give these places vehicles. Because a few people died here before I remembered to give them an ambulance. What pig cars do they want? That one looks like a cop car, but it only does 120. We'll use this very fast one. Oh, they're already out to go do some police brutality. Come to the bus stop to beat the piss out of people. Do I even have a bus running here? Don't know. How important is it to have buses running around between cities? Probably not very, right? Why would they need to go into the big town when they've got all they could need in Kolinovka? I don't see any buses running along there. Oh, look at that. That's a truck driver of my own heart parking across the street. Doesn't actually cause an interruption, though, damn it. Come work in our socialistic coal mine. It's shitty there, 29 days a month only. Also in New Derpinovka, the months are 25 days long. He's waiting, man. There should have been... I think I'm using more coal than I thought I would over here, because that train is set to wait until it unloads. In order to keep the coal here flowing. Uh-oh. No! Don't burn down my courthouse! That's pretty close to the fire station. Why isn't it immediately put out? Where are you going? Oh, probably in the entry. Oh, there's crime cases happening. I wish it would tell me what the crime cases are. So what did Belousov Rostam Ivanovich do? Did he shit on the floor? There's everything one needs in Derpinovka: sweat, tears, sorrow, hard work, cheap booze, a dark future, everything. Imagine if I had the pollution switched on. They'd be so happy. Oh, we're down to 1.99 tons of food. Good news, everybody. We're in for lean times, probably. As long as production is up. Ooh, there's not much crops in there. Oh, the crops not being... You need that to make chemicals. This truck brings the crops there. Is all of the grain being sent into that? I had that because it's a closer drive, but it could be a bad idea. Train is waiting too long. That's okay. The crime this guy committed? He wrote a poem about flowers. Straight to Gulag. What? We have a prison. Why don't we have a Gulag? It's probably different, right? Like a Gulag would be somewhere where you'd be doing hard labor. In this prison, they give you meat, food, clothes. I think we need to switch this guy back to another fire. Uh-oh. This is a fire that won't get put out. Don't think it's going to go out by itself either. This is my new... No, this is my old area. We've probably made enough money off that to replace a building. It's no problem. Let's go back to fussing over whatever else I was fussing over. The chemicals and the requirement of crops. Where'd the truck go? There it is. Let's rename him to... Chemical Chekhov is given. Changes orders. That'll probably work a bit better, because the train brings the grain from there. Therefore, there's usually more just sitting in it. So now, the train brings it there, and the truck brings it back here. Perfect. Very efficient. Very smart. That's our excess ash dump. Do need to... I'm going to build, like, more factories here, like mechanical component factories, I think. And eventually we'll be able to build vehicles. So we are going to need more housing here and probably more food and booze related infrastructure. Booze is important, you know? This pretty consistently has like 8 or 10 workers, so it could be worse. I don't know if I've made Derpinovka any better. Oh, garbage truck is here. Garbage man! I got some new 95km/h garbage trucks. Since they have to drive all the way over there. Oh, look at that. They're a lot happier now. 216 citizens weren't able to get food. Maybe they're not happier here. What's wrong with it? I didn't set auto purchase properly? Why can't I add more than that? think that one is still getting distribution from the distribution facility. Probably not a bad idea to auto buy food here. That ought to cheer the little SOBs up. They probably don't want to go to work when they can't buy food. I wouldn't. A nice slogan for your car factory would be, Derpinovka cars. Technique from yesterday, built right now. Oh man, what? Oh yeah. The building I was just saying was going to be destroyed was destroyed. Oh well, ooh. Is it automatically rebuilding? Why is it not building though? Do I have it selected to... No, it's not selected to build from resources. I just clicked that and it worked. I used $eaters for that. And production can just... That's way easier than having to place a new building there myself. It's not really giving me tons of money, but it's giving me some, and that's more than none. Feed Kenny. Feed Kenny. I need good names for my places. Good name. That's a shit name, Herbert. You should feel bad. But I don't. Did that just say 200 and something per litre for a second? I won't complain. I don't feel comfortable building a village here yet. Because, need more money. Hoping that catches up, because I don't want my chemicals to stop, because then my fertilizer flow stops. We could probably... Well, the pigs didn't arrive. That's because there is no pigs down here. Maybe they like crime of uranium. Maybe they like crime in uranium and of. They're probably just stealing stuff like processed uranium. It's probably fine, we don't need to worry about that. We have high unemployment, just build an army base and draft those sorry ass wankers. Well, we've got 3% at the moment. I don't know where that is. And I don't know if I have anything to build in those areas. Could possibly be here, where the unemployment is. No? Everyone there is employed, apparently. Not making as much hazardous waste as I thought they would. Oh, we don't have a road connection. It'd be embarrassing if that burned down. Maybe not embarrassing, but it would be mildly annoying, which is the same thing. Good enough. Maybe they want their footpath and lights back. Sometimes it's difficult to make things connect up. Eh, whatever. We've already got footpaths there. I wonder if we could improve our gravel situation a bit by adding more extraction down here. So a 70, 73, 70, that's probably good enough. If I do that, that will dig out more rock for me and everyone will be happy. I'll probably do the same in Gravelovka, or whatever I called it. I think that's a better excavator. Man, why are we having so many fires? Also, the message thing is a bit tedious. Then that won't burn down. Look at how quick they respond. That guy's just like, oh, fuck it, the other guy's got it. I'll just go home. Hell yeah. Effective fire departments for some reason. We will need a new truck for this, otherwise it will do nothing. And that means having the truck drive its slow-ass way down there. So I'm not building another truck depot in that area. That will be too sensible. Dumper. Yeah, dumper. It's a Cockham. A Cockham 442. That's a good fella. The good thing is it only has to make this drive once. So this is probably switched off. Don't leave that running constantly for some reason. That's another just free money generator. We're almost out of crops in the chemical factory. Yes! Farm harder and faster. If we run out of chemicals, we run out of fertilizer, so they won't be able to farm harder or faster. It'll be a sad day. I'm sure everything's going fine. 96% of the population is satiated. 26% have alcohol addiction. 56% have reasons for health decrease or lifespan change as stroke or heart attack. I have no idea how we can fix that. Our biggest problems are death of a child, arrival to prison, unable to get electronics, unable to get clothes, crime, starving, unable to visit hospital, lack of meat, unable to drink alcohol, 1.1%. I mean, that's probably pretty good. The starving is only 1.9%. And when you look at people as percentages, that's perfectly good and normal. And not a terrible thing to do. Let's build more bars, industry, and fat food. Yes, let's. Actually, I don't know what the food is, but the icon for it is just like a brownie blob. I think it's just bread. We're just feeding our citizens bread. That's right, I was going to try and increase Gravelovka's output. We've got 3 here already. No idea how much that's going to help. These are all the BZ dumpers. How different is that to the other dumper? This one carries more. I'm not sure how much of a difference more capacity makes when they're going like 5 meters back and forth. Eat more bread. I remember back in the old days when it was always like, bread is healthy and good for you. Probably sponsored by Big Bread. Let's pop out and see how the garbage is being handled. I had an issue with garbage the last time I played because there wasn't enough garbage trucks. It looks like only that one is at 100%. He might be emptying it. How very convenient. As soon as I start looking, you start doing your job. That's probably fine. Oh, that's not fine. 101% full. And it's all just this stuff. Nobody's shitting into these bins. Do you want them to shit into the bins, Herbert? Yes. Citizen loyalty seems too low. Ooh. Over here. Why are you so disloyal? I've given you the best job. Working in the uranium mine. Cunts? Make you loyal by giving you monuments. Just put a big row of monuments out the back. You get a monument. And you get a monument. We don't want a monument. You get a monument. Have all the monuments. I wonder if these do anything. No. How about a nice, glorious symbol of the Soviet Union in concrete? You'll never be disloyal again. But you keep saying comrade, but in the Soviet Union they called civilian people tavorish. That's because I'm not in the Soviet Union. Comrade was an army way of saying the tavorish. It's not as easy. I don't know how to say it properly. It doesn't sound right from me. Again, I don't give a fuck about the Soviet Union and their ways. They'll bend to my ways. My ways by digging up gravel and sending it places. Might not be worth building another gravel quarry here, because the quality is only 50 is probably okay. What have these got? 54. Garbage bin. 93. 69. It's probably not really worth doing. Ooh. Look at that. It's a snowplow. Too bad I've got winter turned off. Learn, Herbert. Better yourself. I don't want to. I'm not playing this game for Soviet realism. That sounds miserable. Where are all of these people going? To the clinic and to the bus stop out of here. We've got unemployed here. These ones can't get food. Where's the shop? That's the police station. It doesn't have any police cars. We'll have two fast ones. Surely the shop, that's not a food shop. It's probably why, again, they're out of food. My distribution network is doing a shit job. I was hoping to get away with not having to import food, but obviously we're not making enough of it ourselves. We are making a lot of alcohol though. I wonder how much that sells for. It might be worth buying a train just for that. Good. More than meat. We might just start. We could make the alcohol place not do as much work, probably. That's a dumb idea. Still, actually, I wonder if we can make it make less. Now the question is, do I just repurpose this train? Because the meat production isn't as high as the alcohol production, or we just buy an entire new train? Carries 45 tons. And that's about all we've got. We must be using a lot of meat. Still have massive lineups of shoppers in front of the shop. They're doing their distribution work. Are you a meaty boy? You're a meaty boy. They're getting meat down there. Seems like I probably shouldn't be delivering meat to the furthest reaches of town, the country. Well, that's the short, the bigger one. Less clothes and electronics, more food. That'll improve life for them. Probably. And stop serving this with the trucks. Maybe the pub is okay. It's auto-purchasing anyway, but won't allow me to save that. We'll keep distributing booze to them, even though they're auto-purchasing. Meat! Meat sandwich. That's what you get in this country, meat sandwich. Because it looks like bread and meat are the only food options, which is kind of surprising for how convoluted a lot of other things in this game can be. Oh, the garbage train. Oh no, that's not the garbage train, that's the ash train. I think it's costing us money to export the ash. I was under the shower. I didn't tell before. If I do so, everybody tries to imagine naked Trekhan. You filthy shit. Well, I wouldn't have. I got a bendy bus also. I don't know if I did that last time I streamed, but I did talk about bendy buses. I'm not sure what it's actually doing. Doing something though. It's going around Stinktown. There. Oh yeah, I sent it over here thinking that it would bring workers in, but I don't think it does. Just passengers and a tourist. One tourist. That's good enough. Export booze. Easily distracted Herbert. I'm just going to get another train. Eventually we'll be making so much food and meat that it won't matter. Once I start filling that all the time, I'm going to have to build more farms. It's okay. Probably. Signals. And then we can just leave that sitting there. We don't have to worry about it. We're back up to nearly 1 million rubles. Trains are expensive though. Maybe buy it in US dollars. Probably don't need the most powerful engine for a food train. They're all capable of going at least 100. Let's get a G22. I'm pretty sure these are all actual EMD export engines. I think we used the G12s in Australia. Like that. Seven tons of alcohol. 9 tons. Can't we just load it into a tanker? $44 tons. That's much better. Let's get 2. I could have colored them differently. Because once you've bought it, you can only change the color of the engine. Let's have the blue one. You need to can the meat like a filthy fatty paste. Who's to say it's not canned? It's been sitting in this warehouse for a long time. Surely they've prepared by canning it. You wouldn't just send out big piles of old meat. Blue one? No good place for piss railroad. They won't let me have pink locomotives. Which is fucking dog shit, if you ask me. Alcohol. Loaded. That'll help. Less OBs. Look at that. Berry train. Booze train takes priority, even though it's currently empty. It's a different blue. That looks a bit more like the local railway paint scheme was in the old days. Keep that. That's pretty good. Oh, and this slow asshole is in the way. Fucking move. Missing boards, uh-oh. There was a honk button. The workaround is you click on the train and it honks. We'll get to Cruise Town eventually. I think maybe we need to replace that. Maybe we need to replace all of the engines that can't do like 125 or whatever. So what was that truck looking like? It's a booze truck, good. Only 0.79 tons. Maybe those big trucks are excessive. Could be impacting. Driving a truck all the way down there for like not even 1 ton is probably impacting service elsewhere. tractor go? Mm-hmm. Doing good farming there, sir. This mess of tracks is an improvement over what I had yesterday. Causes far less traffic stoppages there. I think we've just killed some more people. Ooh, that's some realism. I want to see how much this is worth. Probably not a small amount. It's the S Laughter House. I think I probably need another farm nearby. Could expand the existing farm, but I don't think it would really help. And to make it easier, it should be that way, so that I can run trains in there, rather than try to turn them around here. Also, this coal train is still waiting. At least with the one-way only tracks, they don't turn around and try to go the other way and get lost. Okay, how do we increase workers? I've tried giving them cinema and a football field and a flamey thing and whatever that is. They're still being all disrespectful and not working where I'm telling them to. Can I tell them where to work? Yeah, all the citizens should go there. I don't know if that actually helps. We don't really need more of them to be working here because there's a ton of coal ore. It's just not being productioned. They're playing spooky movies at the cinema. That's what the theremin sound is. Maybe that's not really a problem. It's only a problem for the coal trains, which is annoying for me because it slows down exports. Where did the other train go? Did it load? Was there two there? There was two there, otherwise it would have, the first one would have gone in. I know how to do things. I've got my eye on everything. And that's the other one. Where's my booze train? Load it up. Dang it. I wanted to know how much the total load was. But it was over 20,000. Decent, I suppose.
That's what she said.
That is what she said, probably. more than 50% of all workers cannot work. Why? There's a perfectly good coal processing plant you could work in, you stupid fucks. Ugh. Maybe I should start building an iron ore mine. How much does that cost to build? 92 grand? If I build them like a steel mill here, surely then they'll be happy. Surely then they can work their asses off. Excuse me. But if the trains are taking forever to fill, then probably the iron ore mine will not be very good. I mean, the steel mill will probably not be very good. What is... What is the value of steel? We may just stop exporting coal in favor of steel. Why can't I see it? Is it because I'm stupid? Because it's on the next page. Steel! Steel is 458 US, that's US. 423 rubles versus coal 27 rubles. We're building a steel mill. Congratulations. Maybe they can't work because they can't work. There is a lot of workers here without job though. I think I might have discouraged them from working in the coal mine. Maybe this will improve it if I actually click the coal mine too. I don't know how quickly that updates, but they're going into work now. And we definitely need an iron ore mine. We could... Probably get conveyors over from there. If we build the mine where it has to be built and then transport it around via conveyor, probably directly into the steel mill. Oh, new save. Oh, a new vehicle. That looks weird. I'll just do that save so I can be a scumbag and go right back if I fuck it up too bad. Metallurgy. I had friends who had a band called Metallurgy in the olden days. Can you guess what sort of music they liked? Those forklift tracks probably allow you to directly send to a storage, I assume. Oh, you need an iron processing plant. Makes sense. $77. I think 77 is the best we'll get. Put the conveyor. I wish there was a conveyor and a forklift track on the same side. Let's do that. probably not worth trying to put a second one in, considering it's like sub 20%. So that's conveyor owned. And look at that! I almost I planned it exactly that way. Yeah. There's plenty of space to put there if we need a buffer of a storage yard. I discovered also that these facilities, you need to have a powered conveyor thingy to move stuff between them. Fun facts. That's why they called you Herbert the Plan Erpaderp and chuckle. Yeah. Because I'm good at planning, that's really funny. Work. If I stop shipping out the coal, I should have should have more than plenty, and I can repurpose the trains for steel. Why are there no workers? I know what I'm doing. Just trying to orient that the right way so I can get input from both places. Build it there, we get more room. Some infrastructure is in the way. Well, we don't need two roads. Surely we don't need two roads. I wanted to replace that, not bulldoze it. There we go. Maybe now we can replace the road. It's better than the old road. Look at that. You get to do some steering on this one. Hell yeah. They call me Good Plannin' Herbert. I do still want to keep a railway line for the coal mine. I need to bulldoze this road. What vehicle is using... Oh, that vehicle. I guess I'll give you some more road. So you can get through. Your Majesty. King Garbage and the Lizard. That doesn't work as well as King Gizzard and the Wizard, but it's good enough. It's the cheap Soviet imitation. That would be another great Man-O-War song. I repurposed the train for steel! That does sound very Man-O-War. I wonder how much steel we're actually going to be producing. Will we need 3 tracks? Probably not. Not unless I start importing more iron ore here, probably. Look at that, we've improved that by adding some steering opportunities too. These trains are going to be surely not longer than the steel mill. I don't like the sounds the signal placement makes. It's like a meaty squish. That road was an unimprovement. We're making it even better by making even more curvy and steery. Yeah, you need more corners on your roads. Without these corners, there will be a revolution. Yeah, it's like the thing where if you build a city that's all like perfectly laid out in a square grid, it's easy to invade. Same with the population. If they want to have revolutions, then you know, make square roads and I don't know where I'm going with that. This is corny. What's corny? There's no corn here. Only potato in the Soviet Union. To market with one of the last coal trains out of town. Probably. You hope. No road connection. Yeah, probably need a road connection. I get it now. All those corners make it corny. We do like terrible jokes around here. I have a nice round road. If we give them the footpaths with the lamps, they can walk to work faster. Fucking dog! Surely you can build a road under that. I wonder if that input would be better. So I'm gonna have to build a conveyor engine if I can't just connect that. Ass shits. 700 ass shits. No, maybe multiple inputs would be better. didn't give it as much space as I thought I did I? You probably don't really need that many inputs. And if we do, we'll probably be unloading. This is a loading only. This is probably a problem for future Herbert to worry about. Actually, no. If we're bringing in raw iron, it won't be coming from there. It'll be over there. So we only need the one here. Probably. Easy. Look at that. Connected to the road and everything. Has anybody started working here? Yes. What about here? Yes. Oh, and here. Look at that. They've already got all the coal they need. Now they're starting on the next Manowar album. In fact, cheesy as fuck. So all the trains make it trainy? Mm-hmm. Wait. Where'd the conveyor go? Did I delete it? It had green on the thing before. Man, I suck at video games. Maybe it's the road that did it. It was the road that did it. Well, you're not getting fire service if you catch fire. You can burn. I'll just replace you. Maybe we can... It's probably not really worth exporting coal. I was going to say we can probably keep one train running on coal. But it's probably not worth it. Go. Nice electrically lit streets. I'm assuming that'll just use it. It won't store it. Maybe we do want an aggregate storage. Well, that stores 150 tons of iron, which is probably plenty. This only stores 25 tons of ore. I'm trying to future-proof here. Let's get the big one. We need 2,000 tons capacity. And we'll need this anyway if we're going to ever import more iron here. Can't think why we actually would, but we could. Glorious. Now this place isn't Kolinovka anymore. Nope. House starts with an H. House of Manowar. This is where Manowar live now. Some people are still unable to get food. Are you too stupid to walk to the fucking shop? Probably. These are probably the kinds of people that Manowar gives the finger. Squares. Maybe I should build a second coal processing plant. The problem could probably really just be that I'm constantly filling trains. You are an export train. Where is the other export train? Hopefully. Yes, it is empty. It's going to be a problem because there's nowhere for it to turn around and go back to the depot. Manowar? Manowar! Born to live forevermore. The right to conquer every shore. Manowar. Hold your ground and give no more. I don't have to let this chump load. Just turn him around. Immediately go to the border. Actually, you have to tell it to go to the depot. Because it's got nothing on board, that's not a problem. Load up on Manowar albums. Which one of them is steel? Is it not working because I don't have the appropriate rolling stock? Almost 100% certainly. This doesn't seem like a safe place for all these trees to be. Have to go do things, Trakan. If you don't hear about a massacre in Germany the next day, I kept calm. I hope you don't have to do any massacres. Thank you for dropping by, Trakan. I assume you need to go somewhere where there will be people, so I hope you have the best day possible that you can. The one that it's only got like 9 currency worth of coal. Right. This is the one I was thinking about. This one has much more in it. I need to catch it when it unloads to send it into the depot. We're still at 500,000. Yeah. rubles. Now that, even after building the iron ore facility. So we must be doing something right, surely. Ooh, 3% of my citizens have a television. Ooh. We need a television station to start blasting out propaganda. I mean, informing the citizens. How much does that cost? $413,000 rubles. I don't even have a radio station yet. I should consider that. Honk. So the boss has been trundling back and forth for a while. Brings in foreign workers. And tourists, probably. Yeah, look, 47 tourists. They're gonna love our, what are they going to love about New Derpinovka? Probably our Ferris wheel in the stink grounds. Where's my other train? We better go to the depot. Good. We've still got 2% unemployment. It would be nice if you could better highlight where that is, and maybe you can, I'm just unaware. Nearly got away from me. Show where the people who have televisions are. Oh, they're in this part of town. I guess it's a uranium. Well, there's lots of televisions. Well, let's say 3% had a television, or 3%, not 3 people. I'm stupid. Lots of televisions. We definitely need to... Ooh, have a computer. There's computers in my nation. I guess they buy that from the electronics stores. For 1973 or 74, that's pretty good, surely. That'd be those massive, like, big clunky computers. The size of a fridge. Dang it. Do I have to sell all of these one by one? Unemployment too high. Well, it's up to 3% now. I don't want to sell all the vehicles, only the rolling stock. The American rolling stock is probably higher capacity. Again. We want Manowar. Ooh, look, that's a special wagon just for Manowar albums. 110 tons of steel. We could have that. The price is exactly the same, so... The open one lets you see the steel. It's kind 69 tons of steel. I could buy that one just because it's 69. The US ones are better. Higher capacity. That's what we're all about here. Maybe you'll get the open ones, because we'll have nice visible steel. 4 is probably decent. How much are we going to steal or even going to make? Probably don't even need 4. We will be making more when we get more chumps to work in the factory. Don't know if this is actually... No, don't do that. This actually helps or hinders. There are no unemployed folks in either of these buildings, I don't think. Can't work in there? Fuck not. There's 87 idiots in here without a job. There are no connections. That probably would go some distance towards explaining that. Yes. That's fine. Now you've got plenty of connections. You'll be happy to know that you can now walk to these wonderful employment opportunities. Maybe they want more parking lots. Did I give them a parking lot? Also, we probably need waste dealies for these. That one doesn't generate waste, obviously. Hiss! Oh, that did work. Just wasn't patient enough. Surely the mine generates some garbage, and they can have their own dump. I don't know if it generates hazardous waste, but I don't think so. Construction waste and other waste. That'll get us some gravel, probably. Ooh, and metal scrap. That'll make us have even more metal produced by the dump. Ooh, look at that. That really boosted things. Good job, Herbert. We may need a bigger technical services department out here soon. Or start shipping it by rail. That's probably what for future Herbert to think about. More vodka. Let's see how my vodka train is doing. We've sold off all of our alcohol. What an idiot. Just... go to the border. Sell that off. Thank you for making that comment, because otherwise we would have all run out of booze. We also need to go. There is a Barbie BBQ waiting outside. Just the barbecue? Or is there food too? And where's mine? I hope you have fun. Thank you for dropping by, silly. I've just realized it's almost midnight, so I should probably consider departing myself. I feel like I'm doing okay still in this game. I've also gotten distracted from assigning my man-o-war trains. That'll be like 400 tons. That's probably enough so that they're not running back and forth all the time. Try to get more citizens here so they do their work. That's probably fine. We probably don't actually need 2 trains for it at this point. The first stop is unreachable from the vehicle's current position. No, it's not. Why can't you go to the Man-O-War studio? Have I fucked this up? Yes, I have. Man-O-War, born to live forevermore. Where's my booze train? Sell it off, and then if I send it to the depot, I'll probably forget about it. But that seems like the easiest thing to do. Because I'm not going to be in a rush to immediately sell booze. Be able to wait for it to do its business. That eliminates a little bit of rail traffic. This town is one that ships most of its waste off by rail. It's making fertilizer. Why is it not loading? Maybe I need to assign a fertilizer truck to also transport that away. Future Herbert, he can worry about that. We've only got 36 tons of steel waiting here. So maybe I still think it's a good idea to completely stop exporting coal. No workers. We need more workers. I was still arsing about with the garbage situation here too. It's probably worth at least assigning mixed waste to a local dump and railing it away. is not difficult. Just a matter of figuring out a good location that won't be in the way in the future. Also, they're probably going to produce a lot of... Do they produce hazardous waste? Nah, probably not. Just industrial waste. And I think industrial waste is counted as mixed waste. I think. Sometimes, I think. Oh, we got a new crane truck available. That's nice. I think steel is going to be a good export. We can make our garbage more efficient. Still need to build that town up near the capitalist pig land. But I am getting rather sleepy. So maybe I just put some more maybe they're not working because it's night. We've only got like day shifts here. That's bad. Build some buildings and they'll have to work. Oh, look here. Still not getting food. Why aren't you getting food? You incompetent clods. Doesn't say why. 95% are satiated. They're still not able to have sports and pub and hospital. Why? I've given you all of these things. You terrible idiots. That's a police station. A small clinic is, like, good enough. You don't need a hospital. Maybe I will give them a hospital eventually, but... Did I forget to... I remembered to give them an ambulance. It's not fun if it's not a challenge, I suppose. What if... Can I just remove these? I think that's not helping. Nowhere else has that. I'm giving them their freedom to work wherever they please. And maybe also that's why they're not getting food, because they're only going to the workplaces. That's stupid as shit. What a bunch of idiots. Does that change their job havingness? It looks like some of them are walking over there. And now they can go to the doctor for treatment? I'm going to give them a shortcut here. Love getting to work quicker. These are probably improvements. There should be lots of employees. There's like 200 plus unemployed in each of these buildings. These still can't get food and meat. But I connected you, you dumb shits. Go to the food and meat shop. It's just over there. It's only 273 meters walk. That's the clinic. Well, at least all that seems to be working again. Did my man-of-war train drive. It looks like it's some of that metal has been picked up. Hell yeah! It's carrying 37. I told you to load. I didn't tell you to load it, did I? Well, that's still like 37 tons is 16,000 rubles. That's going to make plenty of money. Much more than coal. Soon we're going to be rich. Filling so much. What did I do to change? Maybe, does this work? Yes. Not that I'm complaining that there is now a ton more quarried stone. Now I guess we don't need to expand our gravel mining at all. Make sure you unload 100% though. Yep, we've already got that set because I was thinking maybe that one doobie what's it down in uranium and all was enough. Still using more gravel than they can, more than enough, because there's none in storage. Also, I noticed that there's no music. Why? When did that stop? Not that anyone really cares, probably. Maybe it's doing that thing it does to Mike the Bard, where it just doesn't play the next song. Good, 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 good. Still not as many workers as I think we need. There's more than there was before. And we've probably currently got our needs met with one train. 2 might be excessive. Keep that train for something else. Don't need more coal here because we're not overusing our stored coal. I think that's worked good. Look, nobody is unemployed here anymore. They're still having trouble getting food and culture. They're never going to get spirituality or church. Now we'll see how the garbage is doing, probably. You don't have a bin to use. You do. You just probably generated some waste before I gave you the bin. It's okay, that's okay. It'll be collected, probably. This only holds 4, so I need to upgrade that. I'll do that now. Probably don't need the 15 spot technical services. This might man, it's not ready yet. This might eliminate the need for a train hauling excess waste for a bit. Got in stream mode. What do you... I don't know what you mean. Needs some vehicles. Well, you can have the vehicles that belonged here. What have I done? Did I sell? Oh, I changed the depot for all vehicles. I thought I was changing the instructions. Copy source buildings to another building. That's smarter. Give them 1,000 meter range so they don't just go everywhere. So now we get 4 more trucks. Can't remember how many of what kind of truck I have at this place. I think previously it's 2 of those and 2 of the other. Garbage management is important. Mixed waste is probably the one we want to worry about the most. I don't really want that one serving Manor Warhouse, but I do want it serving basically everywhere else. Well, not there either, because it's got its own. 2,000 meters is going to cover all I need, with the unfortunate side effect of maybe some trucks going to this one every now and then. That's fine. Now this one will not... 2 of each truck, that's probably ideal. Though we are going to be having more industrial waste. So the big trucks will be the go. Probably. Purchase more trucks. Make them the same color so that I know where they belong. Doesn't work though, does it, Herbert? You're still confused every time you see them. Another one. There been no more garbage trucks come out? This is still the best Soviet one, probably. It does 95, so that's the main thing. Ah, life has been improved for this town also. We're still using here. If I want to rail the garbage in, I need to do a Y here. Which shouldn't be a problem. We've already got a big mashup of tracks here. Trucks is fine. Look at that, they've just deposited a big load of waste here. Pretty sure it all keeps up with it. Getting steel and plastic. Plastic's being stored there. Whole lot of iron in storage. The the train here loading up. Yep. Fill me up, big boy. Neat. I wonder if I can just use this as a through line for garbage trains. It could cause more headaches than it's worth, but it could work real good. Claw machine railway dump. Where do I put it? 'Cause the other option is just a additional track here, which if we get trains lining up there might be a problem. Because there's no way to tell. Don't think there's a way to tell these trains to load up on specific tracks in this facility. It makes more sense just to make it go around. Really. I just wanted to be. I thought it would be neat and save several meters of track too. Don't actually want it connected. It's good there. Give you a nice road. That's gonna work. Can we go under there? Probably not. Probably build something up that way at some point. That road's not going to hurt anything. 450 tons that holds, so we can assign it now and not worry too much about it overfilling for a little while. You can be destroyed. There is a way to make your vehicles demolish shit, but I think I might have that setting. Waste management plus demolition. I'm gonna select that because that will give me a reason to even have that construction facility place I've got, and it's more fun to have the machines do the demolitioning. Save. That shouldn't affect anything else. Where is it? That'll give us more. Unemployment is 1%. How is that too high? That's pretty good. Or maybe it's just this one building. We've got 58 workers without a job here. Because they're still assigned to go to the coal processing plant. I do believe that is what fixed my problem. I'm selecting those. Work wherever you want, worky boys. Let's buy some demolition vehicles. Nice if they specified which ones. It's probably bulldozers, right? they'd be for building. It's kind of, it doesn't, I wish it would say what they do. We've got a dumper. Maybe once I try to have it demolish something, it'll be like, yeah, you need this vehicle. Speed level 28. So there are better bulldozer from America. That's much better. Of course, we can't get it in pink. Why two? They can be hauled on trucks, so I've got 2 trucks that'll work. Consider buying another dumper. Dumper. ZIL one is probably pretty good. It does 80. US dumper faster. Little bit. Paint it red so it goes even faster. Could buy a Russian dumper. Get another. It'll make things go faster, probably. That might be all I need. I don't know. Got a whole work because I selected all of these things, but do I really need to deliver that straight to the places? These are mostly sources, so I'm going to assume they just take the garbage to the dump. Now the question is, can that facility even reach this area? Yep, sure can. How do we force demolish it? That's right, I'm stupid. It's a totally different building for that. Helicopter demolition? Fucking sick. It's not that expensive either. Do I want that, though? Like, do they fly helicopters back and forth with the waste? And can we deposit the waste in here? That's pretty damn, what's the word I'm looking for? That's pretty decadent for a Soviet place. can't put that here. Damn it. Darn it. I mean, that's as good a place as any for it. But I want... Yeah. I know. Aha! Demolishes it down to like a downgrade, so that's cool. I guess I need to assign a demolition crew to actually do that for free. Also have stuff built from resources. That might be fun to do. I build a road from resources. I'll do that later. I don't need that road right away. Or do I? That's a warehouse, but we are not currently using it. That's actually filling up quicker than I'd expected. Nope. Unselect build from resources. There was a button for it before. There we go. As soon as I bulldoze this, I guess it does that because I've got the demolition selected. Makes it a little more time consuming. Worse, I suppose. Hurry up. Hiss. That's fine. Probably didn't really need to demolish all of that. Do want nice looking curves. Those could be there. Now, to make it actually function, we need to add a Y there. And where's that garbage train? Is the garbage train... I think it mostly spends its time sitting waiting for garbage down here. We could just have it run between both. Because it can hold 90 tons at a time. That's using your noodle, old Herbert. Ah. Gotta build the Y first. We could end up with traffic jams if we build it there. What if we integrate it here? Is that possible? If we put it here, it's not going to be causing too much extra delay or confusion. It's a spaghetti junction. That's probably going to cause headaches in the future. But don't worry about it. We're probably never going to need to haul stuff into there or there or there. But if we do, I'll just reconfigure the line. It'll be fun, I swear. Remove these for safety. I could put it there, but maybe I should. That would make the most sense. This makes more sense. Not like that's going to have heavy traffic, so it should be fine. Come hither, Garbo train. You will now dispose of Manowar's garbage. Which goes here. Don't want you to wait until unloaded to load it anymore. Which does mean running half full trains, but I think that'll probably be better. Because look how much garbage is in here already. It'll fill the train the first time it shows up. And we're back to 0% unemployment. I know how to run a city or country or whatever. Why is that 100% full? Not enough garbos. He went to the toilet. Maybe I should... Because that's pretty far for the bio waste too. What I should probably do is have another dump here, because the bio waste gets taken here, ostensibly, and this truck is meant to unload. Why are you waiting? Because that has become fertilizer. That's fucking obnoxious. Actually, no, that should be fertilizer. They've got... They're full of biological waste. It's not being used, I guess, in this farm. I thought having two sources... What was that? We had a fire that I didn't know about. I guess... no, it's because they've got mixed waste is why they can't. The garbage doesn't get picked up from here. That's something I need to fix, I think, because we've got a ton of biological waste. It's right outside the prison, though, so who cares? I did used to have this truck running the mixed waste out to the dump. I don't know why. Does it just stop production? Surely. He's got fertilizer in there. Whatever. Not there. It doesn't help having the chemical truck just sitting there the whole time. Because that just gives us one slot. And it doesn't seem to use... It does use this a little bit, but that's probably nearby things. I guess... buy a new dumpy boy. Green one, because why not? We just run it back and forth between here and the dump. Only mixed waste, thank you. That'll work. He's ready to go off and collect his first load of Man Wars garbage. What a terrible piece of track work. Hasn't caused any problems yet, but I'm confident that it will. We've got our crops going in here better. How much crops are in here? None, because it's all being used. We've got a small source of alcohol again. Tons of meat. Everything's looking better in New Derpinovka. There's barely any metal scrap in this garbage, which I'm disappointed by. I feel like I was lied to by those clicking on those buildings. It's 10% in there. They probably won't be anything on that. Where's your... It's the same thing. We get some. It's fine. We don't need it. Probably a bunch of it is in the other waste category. Hell yeah! Let's pick up Man of War's waste. Choo choo, motherfucker. It's worth negative money. Steel train is where it's at. Look at that. It's not even half full. And it's worth $70,000 or 67,000 rubles. Hell yeah. New Derpinovka has not collapsed. Maybe the yet in the title isn't even really appropriate anymore. I don't think we're in real danger of collapsing. That's what I was going to do. I was going to trying to figure out how to demolish. So I built the demolishing office. Missing bus transport workers cannot be shuttled. Okay, there was a bus in it. No, there wasn't. Transfer them over. The construction office probably wants that. Can I change workplace for one vehicle? Yes, with that button. We need them for construction. We can just buy more. Moving over. Why can't I move that over? None of the vehicles can be sent to this depot. This building is not suitable as a depot or workplace for current vehicles. So bulldozers aren't for demolishing. What's the best bus we can get? By which I mean the fastest bus. It's this Mars bus from 1969. Guess we get two of them. Excavator. Don't know what we might use a covered hull truck for. Two open holes, two excavators. Whatever, we'll just get another excavator and another open hole. It just occurred to me that certain vehicles have a weight limit. "13 tons of coal, and the excavator weighs 7.8. Good. New vehicle available. That one looks fast. It's probably not really worth agonizing over that. Assign a new demolition. Hell yeah. you going to drive there yourself? There's one on the truck. That idiot's going to drive all the way there by itself. Surely there was a setting for forcing them to go by truck. Make sure they aren't dropping stuff off where it doesn't go. Perhaps workers can be picked up from there. Oh, that really big text there that says deliver mechanism only with trucks. I didn't see that somehow. So now this idiot is going to trundle along at 23 k's an hour, and he's going to get there way after the demolition is completed, I suspect. But look at that, isn't that fun? I am easily amused, you may have noticed. Brink is still empty, damn it. Now it's almost 1. This game is a time vampire. Now you're gonna go away. Doesn't seem like we need workers to be doing this, which is good. Maybe it goes faster when there's workers. They sent a dumper yet to pick all that shit up? Looks like that's a no. Do they have dumpers? Waste trucks and cover holes. That's fine. Well, you can have it automatically search. That's neat. Set that. We don't have explosives to use anyway. What a fun thing. Source for workers is empty. Wonder if that's going to hinder demolition. Change priority? Good. That is a high priority job. Running without issues. We're going to get some metal scrap. I don't know if I need to assign that the disposal location. I probably should. Metal scrap. Explosives, we don't have any of those, so don't worry about it. That looks like it should deal with all of its problems adequately. Oh look, the dumpers are going. Or the trash trucks, rather. Yellow, so they look like they belong to a construction company. Did I only give them 2? Nope, I just didn't see that one. no color choices for that. Or that. Has that other excavator arrived yet? Oh, it just did. Just in time to watch the other one finish the job. Well, they do have workers. Do they just get workers from the local area? Because no buses ran. That's pretty neat. I am very easily amused. I am like a child. Oh, look. The shit collectors are here to collect the shit. Neat. This game has gotten so much better since the last time I played it. Probably 2 or 3 years ago. Go. What have they got? Just construction waste. That's fine. I would like them to have more metal scrap because I want to make more steel. We've got that covered by man-o-war. Look at them go. Dig, dig, chop, chop, dig, dig, chop, chop. I hear digging, but I don't hear any chopping. That road's gonna need to be demolished too. I guess I didn't do it the way intended. There's no little control for the bulldozer. That. Not eligible for all achievements because of setting change. Oh, whatever. I don't care about achievements. What I want to know is if those flatbeds are going to come back and collect these excavators. I've got enough stuff to start building stuff from resources only. Now that we've got steel. Though that will have to all be built right where, within range of the construction build. Because otherwise they steal stuff from it, probably. I actually don't know how that works. Can they drive all the way across the map to get their resources? Guess we'll find out. I should try that when I build the oil village. 100%. I guess they... guess they are waiting for the truck to come and get them. All the waste needs to be taken away. And there's a meaty boy carrying 3.33 tons of meat. Good job. Maybe I should just stop distributing meat to my citizens at all and only export it. here for more garbage. Does it say how much garbage is there? Well, that's neat. Currently heading to building is 2 trucks to get the excavators and the garbage boys. Man, what a fun thing for someone easily amused like me. Well, there's only 2 slots in the building, so that can't just pick the mechanisms up. It has to use the parking. That's not very convincing. Oh man. I thought it was taking 2 at once. That would have been neat. I guess they're just going to run back and forth dealing with that. Then I'll assign more dumpers. More waste trucks, rather. That'll speed things up, surely. Why are you going so slow? Yeah. Looks like we're working more efficiently now. Haven't made any more steel recently. Though, while that log train was running, it would have taken some of it. We're very close to 5 tons in that building. I think that's where we'll get gravel, construction for gravel. That may not be enough at the moment. Gravel loft is still going good. None in storage anymore, but still tons here. They're just not processing it fast enough. It's possible that I should have built a second gravel processor. And I probably still could, but I'd have to reconfigure a bunch of stuff. I just don't feel like doing that at the moment. I just want to make sure my garbage system is working properly. Green garbage, good garbage. There's one bad garbage. Somebody had better be on the way to empty this. 2. King Garbage and the Lizard Wizard is coming. Ah, good. It's neat that you can see vehicles coming to the building. He's here for mixed waste. And the other one is coming for turds. Big stinky turds. Speaking of turds, that's cleared out. Got a ton of fertilizer here. Now they're just missing biological waste there. So that's working way better. I'm assuming, hoping, this is also, this is using the fertilizer. but I don't think it is. It doesn't matter as long as it is making the farms good. I may have to ship off the fertilizer somewhere else. Maybe I make another small farm somewhere. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I can produce my own food down in Shittown, Uranium and all. Or maybe Manowar want their own food. That'd be closer. Because I think the only way to transport fertilizer is either by train or those skip trucks. You can look at the vehicle options and find out. Maybe an open hull will do it. No. 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 That's all for big, solid, chunky things. Why would a covered hull do it? We'd get a sewage system. Can't haul fertilizer in a dumper. You could IRL. Maybe I just make a note of how much is in here, and if it only increases, then we know there's a problem. Or, hang on, maybe I could just export it. Seems painful. How much is fertilizer? Is it a good deal? Is it worth exporting? 5 rubles a ton. Better to use it on a farm, I think. I do want another farm so that we've got more food. Probably should also, because I don't think my food kiosk really helped. They don't supply, they don't have space for a lot of customers, so I should probably expand food place here. What sort of distance they can walk, but it will probably... We've got a food place here, so... They can walk that far. Maybe a footpath through the forest would alleviate some problems. That's what I'm gonna do. Footpath through the forest. Be a nice walk. Who put that there? I'd like to see through the trees, please. I think the trick is going to be to replace that with underground piping. Which, if I knew about when I started, I would have done. Doing the slow mode demolition, I see. Guess we don't have much of a choice. hope that's what it was connected to. There. That's in the way. No problem, we'll just go around. Or, what I could have done is build an underpass. If I give them both, that's probably better anyway. No way to connect to that one. Move. Well, Comrade Herbert is streaming still. Socialists are so busy. It's true. I did say I was gonna finish soon a moment ago, but I didn't. Kept going. Going to connect to the path. Maybe they want to come out underneath the prison, or in front of the prison. Oh, you idiot. It's around the wrong way. And now, oh, wait. Machines arrived. Maybe I didn't assign it, is the problem. Yeah. Shorter length is better. Now, hopefully, some of these people can walk to this shop and get food. Not a lot of them, but more than none. That's gonna help, probably. Your citizens have light at night. Welcome to 1910. They're pretty proud of that. I wouldn't let you hear them saying that sarcastically. If, why are they cutting in a circle like that? If they can't go through these. I'm confused. Maybe we need our own dedicated train for the Man of War waste dump. 31 tons. The Man of War dump is filling up. That train only holds 90 tons. Oh, 4.69 tons of steel, recycled steel. Looks to me like everything's running good. We're nearly back up to 1,000,000 rubles. There's so many interesting overlays that we could look at too. No free... Oh, this is interesting. Shows us where there's flats. How much productivity. Fertility. And waste. This one is pretty consistently full. For some reason. Maybe what that means is we need another one to even it out. Who doesn't want another dump right in the middle of their city? They'll have the dump and they'll be grateful for it. The question is, where is all the waste coming from? Hell yeah. You should keep an eye on your people. Today, light at night is enough. Tomorrow, they don't like their shared toilets anymore. What, you mean the bins? That's where they shit. What a disgusting people. Where are all the personal cars? There's no parking lots down here. Manowar don't get personal cars just yet. Though we do have that space where there was a building. Looks like a pretty good spot for a car park. Why are you trying to build a road like that? Go. Why does it say only university education? That can't be right for all the parking lots. No. Prefer university education. Basic or higher. There, everybody can use the parking lots. Though somehow there's a lot of cars parked in for only university or higher. I've got to go to all my parking lots and change that. Oh, you can call the vehicles in personal parking home. That's interesting. You can watch where they're going and what they're doing. A dump beneath an apartment block is a good idea. The smell makes them leave for work much faster. Yep, that was the idea. Great idea by some committee. And I'm assuming now that car parks aren't for workplaces, but rather where people leave their car when they're at home. That's okay. They're not doing a lot of distributing. Why? Because there's food to go out. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. The problem with me is I keep getting distracted with things in this game. And that is definitely lower than it was before, so they are using the fertilizer. Good. Because it's going to be a bit of a pain to make fertilizer elsewhere. Or to move that, rather. I think an improvement would just be to build another farm somewhere and import even more crops here. And then we'll have a lot more food and booze. And I'll just start selling the food and booze. Rather than let my citizens have it. Glory to Derpinovka. Some parts of your country look like Mordorovka. Mordorovka. Well, can't have everywhere being perfect. Certainly do think we need another purpose man of war train. None of that is metal scrap for some reason. I don't know how that's working. If it's just not showing it because there's not enough overall. Man of war garbage train. 90 tons doesn't seem enough. But if I send it to the depot, it's gonna take valuable time and not do its job. So I'll buy another train. A bigger train for the man of war garbage job and switch them over. The man of war job can have a nice, powerful US diesel. G26 is probably the one we want. No G16. No G26, I can read. Probably. Maybe the G16 as the high hood. I like the way the high hood looks. I don't believe they offer waste wagons here. Can carry metal scrap in it. No bright colors for the waste wagon. How lame. Time is on your side. In the end, communism will prevail. I swear. Uh-huh. Yep. Nope, wrong train. That's gonna be annoying, isn't it? You have to drag it all the way onto the train. Doesn't tell you how much it can carry, so you've got to do the math yourself. myself. I'll just assume that's enough. Whoops. $162 tons, that's a good amount. House of Manowar. At least 2 stops. Look at that, there's capacity for 2 trains there, so I don't have to worry too much. Now you can go. Probably. You can go back down to the Uraniumanov job. Much less to haul out of here until I expand. I guess every wagon can carry 1 mile of coal. Probably. Depends how thin you stretch the coal out. Pretty sure there was some resources in this area. There's coal and iron nearby. I think the next resource I need to start gathering is bauxite. Aluminium isn't quite as profitable as steel. It's still pretty good. Steel isn't... Actually, aluminium is better than steel. Unless the price of steel has gone down because now I'm just dumping steel into the market. There's so many trains running now. Ooh. Where did you get that? Looks like they've distributed a tiny bit of steel between each thing. I don't know what this train is doing, actually. I know what this train is doing. It used to be hauling wood from there. Now it's just picking up steel when it's available. Maybe we don't need to be doing that. It's better if it just sits and waits for boards. Because otherwise it's running with 10 tons of steel on board. And that is like 4,000 rubles. It's not enough. I've made myself more efficient. Aluminium is better than steel. That's why Manowar made that song, I carry my sword made of aluminium. They sure did. That definitely sounds like Manowar. initially the garbage and waste system was the, I guess, new thing I was interested in. It's been working real good. I think it's neat. That's why I started with basically the oil and then a huge garbage facility, which I think I laid out pretty good. Ash. We did have a problem with ash not being removed. Now that's fixed. I think I should probably go to bed soon. It's after 1. But I think one last thing to do will be build a nice road with my construction equipment. Now leap into action. Probably want flatbeds to move that truck, the paver. Open hull. Open hull. Ooh, that's new. Let's get one of them. It's got a trailer. Maybe it holds 2 pieces of equipment. Come on, do something. Why isn't it just using the construction company? Have I not got appropriate vehicles? Oh, there we go. Look at that. They've chucked a bulldozer on the back of that. But only one. Maybe they only need one. Dumpers on the project. It doesn't show. It does show the bulldozer. Oh, look at that! That's a bulldozer. Why isn't it a bulldozer? I need gravel. Do I not have a truck to deliver them gravel? I've already got dumpers. They must be going to buy gravel. You don't need 5 dumpers. What else would they need? Paver? They've got a paver. That probably doesn't come out until later. How do we transport asphalt? Give them a concrete mixer. I'll need that eventually. Asphalt goes in dumpers. Surely that's all they could need. Give them road cranes though. pass. Surely that's enough for now. You can start work anytime. Vehicles with this building plan. Looks like my dumper is moving. There it is. Quick, we'll zoom in so we can watch it dumping. Whoa. That's some fast dumping, sir. It's neat. From their album, Aluminium, Ceramic, and Advanced Plastic. Classic Man of War. Just cinematically watching the bulldozer do its bulldozing. There's probably no more gravel left in the graveling pit, so we probably can't build entire roads out of recycled material. It's not going to work. Did you see that guy? That impatient car's going around the bus. It's just like real life. That's fun. It's difficult if you play the entire game with build from resources, but it's fun. It's much quicker and more fun, in my opinion, at least to start, building with rubles. But now I can save my rubles. Build roads that I don't need right away. With my own resources. Which one is it? Oh, my wood storage is on fire. Quick, fire department, put it out. Look at that, we're back up to 98% happiness too. What a glorious Soviet state we're in. It's gonna go down, isn't it? I don't see my fire trucks anywhere. Oh, I hear them. Must have stopped off for a snack on the way. Fire! Call the police! The police? The police. Sting will put the fire out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look, we've got forest circles. That's probably enough for now. I am somewhat addicted to this game, I think. So I'll probably play it again real soon on stream. I will probably play it off stream before then. I did save. Now I'm sure. I may stream tomorrow, probably. This, probably. 4 hours of play? No, you're not addicted. 4 hours? I didn't realize it was 4 hours, but it is 1:30 in the morning. I'll be back. I forgot to, I was going to put the stream highlight video up, but I won't do that now. I'll do it tomorrow. That's all. I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Glory to New Derpinovka and your house. farewell.